Now, in this video, we are going to take up one more program. How to write a program to return the largest of three numbers. So what does it mean? If I give the three numbers, say for example, I'm considering 10, 20 and 30. Which is the largest of these three numbers? The largest of three numbers is 30. So if I want to do that, so that means how many variables you have? We have three numbers, so A, B and C. So when you want to have A, B and C, I'm going to assign the values of A as 10, B as 20 and C as 30. So then I will going to first, we are going to take any one of these three numbers as the big number. I am going to take big is equal to A. So I am going to assign the value of big, A value as the big value. I will assume first one. Then we want to compare between B and C. Then what we will do, we are going to apply the condition. Is B is greater than big? So that means is B is greater than A? Then return that B. But then again, C is greater than big. Already A is big, so B is greater than big and C is greater than big. Then we're going to get the values of B and C as the maximum values. So this is the concept. We're going to apply for this now. So first we're going to use the header files, include stdio.h and conia.h. So now we're going to write a user-defined function. So we're going to consider the maximum of int A, int B and int C because we want to have the three numbers. So first we are going to declare the variable int as big. Then first we are going to take the value of A as the big value. So that big is equal to A. Then we are going to apply the condition, if condition, that is if B is greater than big, if it is true, then write big is equal to B. Then again, if C is greater than big, then big is equal to C. So then what I should do? I should return those values. So I will go for return big. Then we go for the main program. So here is the main. So we want clear screen because we are doing in Turbo C. We are giving CLR here, but we are using, if we are using the code blocks, then you need not have to give this. Then we want to assign. We are going to take the three numbers and also the big number which we want. So int A, comma B, comma C and big. So because where the integer values, the numbers are of without decimal points, so we are declaring it as an integer. So then I need to read this. So printf, enter the three numbers now. Which are all the three numbers? That is A, B and C. So if you consider enter the three numbers, we are going to consider 10, 20 and 30. Then read those numbers. So scanf, percentage %d, percentage %d, percentage %d. So this is because ABC we are declaring as an integer. So the address of that integer is percentage %d, percentage %d and percentage %d and ampersand A, ampersand B and ampersand C. So we want to read those values. So it will going to take the value of A as 10, B as 20 and C as 30. So big is equal to maximum of ABC. So this is the declaration of the variable, the function, that is maximum of ABC, that you can see here. We have given the maximum of int B, ABC. So now we go to this. So once you do that, so once you read this, so big is equal to maximum of ABC, then big is equal to 10. First it will go to take the value of big as 10 because A is being considered as the 10 value. So we need to read the printf. So what is the maximum of ABC will be equal to the big value, which is 30 in this case. How do I will be able to get this now? We go to this. So once the assigned value is A is equal to big. So what is the value of A we have entered? The value of A entered is 10. So first it will take big is equal to 10. Then condition is if B is greater than big now. What is the value of B? The value of B is 20. Is 20 is greater than 10? Yes. So big is equal to B. And again it goes for the checking. It will go for the C value. Once it goes for the C value, what is the value of C? C is 30. Is 30 is greater than 10? Yes. So big is equal to C. So that means big value is C, which is 30 now. So return the big value. Which value it will going to write? Because it will also have big is equal to B. Now, since when the condition of C has been checked, at that point you are going to get the maximum of big will be equal to 30. So return that value as the maximum value. So that is the meaning of this here. So then automatically the control will comes to this. So it will write the output as maximum of 10, 20, 30 will be equal to 30. So similarly, if you are considering 30, 10 and 20, if you are considering like that. So A value is 30, B value is 10 and C value is 20. So enter the three numbers. So once you read that, so here A is 30, B is 10 and C is 20. So then again it goes back to the main function here. Big is equal to A, big is equal to 30. Is B is greater than big, that is 10 is greater than 30? No. So again it goes to this. What is the C value? The C value is 20. Is 20 is greater than big? No. Then it will comes to return big value. So which is the big value now? In this case, it will going to be 30. So that means this is how it will going to execute that the A value is bigger. Similarly, when you are considering the 20, 30 and 10. So that means A value is 20, B value is 30 and C value as 10. First we are going to take the value of big is equal to A now. What is the value of big is equal to A? 20. C value is 30. Sorry, B value is 30. Is 30 is greater than 20? Yes. So it returns the value of big is equal to B, which is 30. Now again it checks what is the value of C. The C value is 10. Is 10 is greater than big? No. So it returns the big value. So big value is 30, which is in this case B value is 30. So it will going to execute this and then it will going to comes to this main loop. So here when you are considering this, the output will be 20, 30 and 10. In that case, the maximum value will be equal to 30. So this is how you will be able to execute this program. So now we will try to do this by using code blocks. So to do that, I will go for include stdio.h, then include conio.h. Then we have maximum, that is I am defining the user defined function int. Then we want to have the open the bracket. Then we have int big. Then we will take big equals A. Then we have if B is greater than big, then if the condition is true, you write the value of big equals B. Then if condition is C is greater than big, because we are having three numbers now, big equals C, big equals C, then you just return that big value. Then we come to the main program. What is the main program? I will say the main. Then we have int A comma B comma C comma big. Then we have printf, enter the three numbers, semicolon, give the base. This can be done in whichever way we want. The output, how it should be look like. Then we read those values now. I will say percentage D, percentage D, percentage D, ampersand A, comma, ampersand B, comma, ampersand C, semicolon. Then we want the big value of this, that is big equals maximum of ABC. Then we have the printf statement. So we consider maximum of percentage D, comma, percentage D, comma, percentage D, that is ABC, which is equal to percentage D slash N, A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, big. So this is the output, which is the format which I want. Then I will go for getCH function. And so this is how it will going to execute. Now we will go for saving of this file. So once you save this, now we go for the compilation. So enter the three numbers. So first we will consider C value as the big value. So that means 10, A is 10, 20 and then 30. So first it will assign maximum of 10, 20, 30 is 30. So it takes the value of A as 10, B as 20 and C as 30. So first it will assign the big is equal to A. So is 20, then if the condition is applied, if B is greater than big, what is the value of B? The value of B is 20. Is 20 is greater than big value is 10? Yes. So it will goes for B is equal to big. Then again we have one more condition. If C is greater than big, is 30 is greater than 10? Yes. So therefore it will take big is equal to C. So it will take the value of C as 30, big as 30 now. So return the big value. Which is the return the big value? The big value is 30. Therefore, in the output statement, when you are considering the maximum of A, B and C, which is 10, 20, 30 equals big value percentage D slash N. So it becomes 30. So this is how it will going to be executing the program. Now suppose instead of this, now we will try to run this program again. So I will say 30, then 10, or 20. So I'm going to get the value of A as 30, B value as 10 and 20. Again the maximum of 30, 20 is equal to 30, because in this case big value itself we are considering it as A, so the value of A will be big as 30. Now here we need to give this bracket. Once you do that, of course it's only for the reference purpose, so it doesn't give, that is only how the output should look like. Then we want to execute one more time, and here I need to give one more. Yes. Then we go for this printf rest before token maximum of percentage D, then A, B and C, and sorry, it is not great, it's a maximum of percentage D slash N. Then we have ABC big. So here, okay. Then we will going to execute this now. Then we have expected semicolon maximum percentage D. Okay, let us see. Execute the maximum of three numbers. In this case, we will going to consider 30. Then we want, sorry, this is 20, 30 and then 10. we have this 10, 30, the maximum of this b value as 30 as the big value. Now, instead of this, so here printf maximum of percentage d, and we will going to consider like this: percentage d equals /n and int a comma b comma c. Now when you execute it, so it will go for 10, 20 and 30, and then the maximum of these three will going to be the 20 value. So this is how it will going to execute this program. Thank you.